success. They do not take it for granted, and it's another reason why they have showed out today.
Northern Iowa made the 5 or so hour drive from Cedar Falls. And Ja'Cory Barney's going to let this fly. Dante Dowdell, he was a battering ram last week. He's the running back behind Raiola, and he takes the first carry of the day, and he punishes a defender. Raiola will give it to Dowdell again, and he squirts through, and he picks up a first down. No Micah Mazuka at right guard today. Henry Lutovsky getting the start. First throw goes to the tight end, Thomas Fedoni, but he tells us he's in the best physical shape he's ever been in. Back to the ground. Dowdell slips away from one man and then bursts through another for another Nebraska first down. Raiola on first down. Pressure, lofts it, and coming back to get it, Ja'Cory Barney, the true freshman. Another first down. Raiola now to the sideline. Barney again, and that's out of bounds, incomplete. Away from him goes the throw, and that's caught by Carter Nelson. Two tight ends in the game as well. Raiola with time. There's Nelson, he's got it, and he's into the end zone for the first time in his career. Touchdown, Nebraska. For Nebraska, the kicking game, this team has pounded the rock. Now here comes the noise for the first time in this game, and it's going to be Dunn, who gets to the sideline but is dragged down. 6 sacks last week for this defense against Colorado. Dunn wants to throw, and he's got a man open. That's Desmond Hudson. And he's got a first down with plenty of yak, the third-year man at Northern Iowa. But we do have a penalty, and here's Jerry Cervinsky.
An eligible player downfield. Offense number 75.
Northern Iowa is not using it, although in this place it may not help anyway. Dunn. There he finds over the middle and open. Going to get some of that yardage back. Amari Pesic-Hickson, the transfer from Kansas, in the game at running back. Flag down. Dunn under pressure. And he finds Pesic-Hickson a first down out to the 45-yard line. And we'll check on the penalty.
On the snap.
Defense number 6. The penalty is declined.
Maybe a little exhale there. Back to Pesic-Hickson, and he's able to slip away from the first man, Cameron Lenhart, who's getting the start today in place of Jamari Butler. Movement and a flag down. Again, Nebraska offsides. Dunn steps up, and behind his intended receiver, Jaden Ellis-Leahy. And he checks it down to Edwards' back, and he's got a first down. Here comes heat, and Dunn is able to beat it. That ball is held on to. It's Edwards again, and Edwards with some hard running, and he's out near and past another first down. That was Lane Pryor, the tight end, who threw that big block. Now 1st and 10. Pesic-Hickson back in, and he's got plenty of space to pick up 8 yards, maybe 9. After the timeout from Northern Iowa, it's 2nd down and short. Pressure coming, and Pesic-Hickson gets twisted down. Movement up front. Pesic-Hickson, and he is right at the stick. It's big. It's Dunn, the quarterback.
How close he is.
Back to Edwards. Revive the first 5 minutes. That's what Mark Farley told us he wanted out of his team. Can they capitalize now in the red zone? Aiden Dunn gets tracked down by Gifford. And now a big shift. And so the running back, Pesic-Hickson,
QB draw,
goes out of the backfield. his first 20-yard field goal last week, and he
linebacking group, they've got to stop the run.
Dylan Raiola been sitting around for a long time waiting for another chance, and he overshoots Fedoni, and we've got a flag.
Was grabbed, and he couldn't get it up to try to make the catch.
Pass interference. Defense number 8. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, includes an automatic first down.
Yeah, it's that right arm. He can't get it up. And officials are all
6'6" Fedoni. He couldn't get to that. Now out of the backfield, here's Emmett Johnson. His first touch of the day is a reception, which he dances forward with for a first down. How about that? That Indiana red looks good under that Southern California sun, doesn't it, Yokes? There's Robinson with another nice move to pick up a couple more. That previous game was 17 yards. Emmett Johnson, this has been his drive. The coaches told us, Yogi, he earned some more playing time with his performance last week. Another tough third down for Nebraska's offense, and it's Dylan Raiola keeping it for a conversion. So calm last week, too. Right? Head-to-head with Shedeur Sanders. Everybody was locked in on that game. He swings that to Ja'Cory Barney, and Barney's able to get about 5. Everybody else in there to help him. Second down, and he gives it off here to Dowdell.
both of his parents on the field in pregame.
Raiola over the middle, there, touchdown, Huskers. The second touchdown of the year.
Yeah, we talked to his parents.
The Moon heard what happened here last week and said, I gotta get to Lincoln tonight. Second time on the field for the defense. A field goal on the first possession for Northern Iowa on a 10-plus minute drive. And this does not start the way they want. You know, it was funny. Aiden Dunn, the quarterback, as Pesic Hickson goes out of the backfield. Dunn steps up. And he picks up 4. It'll be Northern Iowa was good on third down on its first possession. Dunn. First down complete to Jaden Ellis-Leahy. The coaches told us this guy might be able to make an impact in this game. First down and 10 near midfield. Ty Edwards doesn't take the handoff. It's Dunn with his tight end blocking in front. A flag comes in. Dunn gets the first down, but we'll check on the penalty.
Holding. Offense number 21. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Still first down.
So it's 1st and 9. They didn't get the yardage, but they didn't lose the down. Here's Dunn again, and this time he gets pulled down by Tommy Hill. What a huge... 2nd and 9. Pressure, and that disrupts the throw.
Also interference. Offense. 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. It is second down.
Aiden Dunn, he throws. That's complete. Receiver screen to Hudson, and he's able to stay on his feet, and he gets back across the 45, and it'll... They back out of pressure, and batting it away is the big tree trunk of an arm from...
Injury.
Yeah, Jack Potenza doesn't want to go viral again. So here's a punt to Isaiah Garcia Castaneda. He'll let that bounce away. Third possession for Nebraska's offense, and a short gain there for Gabe Irvin.
On that screen deflection, they've been coaching up efforts, studying it. They feel like they've pointed out a few guys in the NFL that have made a living with that effort, like Khalil Mack. 12 of his 17 sacks last year were effort.
At the heart, led by their 6th-year senior, Ty Robinson.
Pressure coming, and Raiola avoids it. And now he uncorks, wide open, and it's caught by Jalen Lloyd. Lloyd cuts it back, and he gets down into the red zone.
Confuse Raiola, right? This is a deep play action. He feels the pressure, but look at his head. His eyes are always downfield. He knows where the displacement of his wide receivers are going, knows exactly where he's going to end up and drop.
Up. Ramir Johnson in the game at running back. This is a flip to Ja'Cory Barney. He waits for his block, and he steps in for the touchdown. All right, let's watch the operation again. The walk-on Aiden Flagey on for the snap. Perfect out of the hold of
3 is all over their doc series on the internet and the facility and the tunnel walk. This team is mission-minded.
1 and 5 in 1-score games to go with that 0 and 4 in 3-score games, and like a healthy run. Ty Edwards churns forward for a first down.
They have a high expectation, a high standard of how to play every time they hit the field.
Old is also relative. Here's Dunn. He's just going to tuck it and pick up a first down. No, he stepped out a yard. 2nd down and 1. Here's Edwards. Edwards dances, and he's got the first down. It's funny, right? Matt Rule told us he wants his players that have buddies at other schools to hear from those buddies that Nebraska does stuff that they don't do. There's a nicely timed throw to Derek Anderson. His 2nd career catch comes in a quarter. Well, we know what Nebraska's done at the end of the first half so far. In 2 weeks, they've scored touchdowns before the break, both games. Here's Pesic Hickson. Dances away, flag comes in, stays on his feet. And
Offense number 51. 10-yard penalty. Still first down.
Keon, 1st and 20. Play clock is low. Dunn swings it out to Pesic Hickson, and he gets tripped up by Tommy Hill. Pesic Hickson, he's patient, and he's able to slip through down to the 40, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 4 as we in the first half. Aiden Dunn's been spreading the ball around, and he throws complete and over the middle to Sergio Morency, and he gets down to about the 31, so it'll be 4th down and 5 after Nebraska took the timeout. Fumbled snap, and Nebraska's going to take over at the 35-yard line.
Snap comes early, huge missed opportunity.
And now, Yogi, this is where Nebraska's made hay in the first 2 weeks, in the 2-minute offense. Ramir Johnson weaving his way up the sideline near midfield.
And this is great gloves in this type of situation.
Raiola, pressure picked up, steps up to the sideline, right on the money. After the timeout, Raiola gets it inside to Janiron Bonner. No rush. Ramir Johnson spins away, but then is pulled down by Fletcher Marshall. 3rd and 3. Raiola, back shoulder, and that breaks his. Looking that way. Raiola from his back foot, and he throws behind an incomplete Bonner.
And big stop for them. And they get the ball coming out of the half. 1,000%. What did Matt Rule tell Rhett prior to the half? Missed too many tackles. They're the more physical team right now. See if this defense took it personal.
Aiden Dunn's going to give it to Amari Pesic Hickson to start this half. And John Bullock takes at least that play personal with a tackle. Action in this second half after serving a 1-half dismissal after the targeting last week here in Lincoln at Memorial Stadium. A 3rd down here for Northern Iowa. And Aiden Dunn is going to pick it up. The question is where, but hopefully he feels the love from all of us here at the Big Ten Network and people watching all around the country who know what he is going through. And I know it means a lot to Nebraska to have.
Bayer's in.
He comes on pressure, and it's Edwards who's able to bounce it outside and finally gets tracked down from behind by James Williams. 6 straight runs to start this second half. They're going to run it again? Yes, they will. Pesic Hickson is able to break a couple tackles and set up a 3rd down.
After the play was over, personal foul, late hit out of bounds. Defense number 97.
Pressure coming. Dunn throws off his back foot. Defender fell down. And it is incomplete.
Watch this one to see how you do up against this team and this roster.
Second down, done, intercepted. Malcolm Hartzog, his second of the year. And that brings the Panthers to a score. Nebraska did at second down and 8. Now, are you weighing in on that, Yogi, or are you staying out of that?
Too early in my Big Ten Network career to have an opinion there.
Well, you could just go with Nebraska. There's Barney. A flag comes in, a first down.
This
Pass interference. Offense number 4. The pass was touched beyond the line of scrimmage.
Yeah,
15-yard penalty. Distance to the goal. Second down. Further review, the pass was first touched behind the line of scrimmage. Therefore, there is no foul for offensive pass interference.
So first down for Nebraska. Raiola steps up and delivers a completion. Jamal Banks with a start here. First down and 10 for Nebraska. And Dylan Raiola handing it off to Dante Dowdell. Here's Dowdell. Gets outside to the sideline. And Dowdell finally goes out inside the 15. There goes Barney in motion. Inside handoff. And that gets blown up. Janiron Bonner. Second down. He throws. End zone. Banks! And it hits the defender square in the back. Raiola over the middle, and a miscommunication between he and Banks, and now it's fourth down. Aiden Flagey, the snapper. Brian Buschini, the hold. And Ovano from 31.
Such a fun, dynamic player to watch play. Oh my gosh.
Jacob Hull kicks that away, and it's muffed. Northern Iowa goes back to recover it at the 4-yard line. Aiden Dunn, the quarterback. This is as loud as it's been in here tonight. He hands it off, short gain. All right, let's get the answer to the question. Cheer from the 86,000 plus who are making a lot of noise right now on 2nd and 7. Dunn steps up and he throws behind. Every voice pointed at Aiden Dunn from his end zone. Across his body, and it's caught on 3rd and 7 with 86,000 raining down on them. Dunn in trouble. Gets away from Bullock and loses when it's all said and done 1 yard. They bring 4. Dunn throws and it's deflected. And it's Bullock that got a hand on it. Play clock is low. They get it off. Dunn throws and it's caught.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Offense number 21. That is his first of the ball game. The penalty is enforced half the distance to the goal line.
For Noah Pettinger to punt. Nebraska loves to try and block, and Pettinger gets this one away and sails it out of bounds.
Start. Offense. Not 11 players were set for 1 second. Half the distance to the goal line. Still fourth down.
Pettinger gets this one away. And this will gain yardage as it doesn't even get to midfield. It goes out at about the 36-yard line.
For the rest of this season when they get a home game.
Raiola. Pressure gets picked up, so he steps up and lofts it. And there's some pushing and shoving, and a flag comes in. He was looking for Janiron Bonner battling with J.J. Durance.
Defense number 3.
Harburg's in the game, the backup quarterback, and he makes the catch. Heinrich Harburg, we saw him for a couple snaps early.
That was beautiful from the QB, turn, a little bit of everything.
And he's now get the handoff. And he's got a first down, and this crowd loves it. Crowd is starting to make more noise in anticipation of whatever they're about to see. It's Harburg keeping it, and behind a lead block of
Matt Rule made that a big piece of his pitch to these guys. Wants them to handle the ups and downs.
This is Fedoni. Stiff arms one man, and he's going to be just shy. Barrett Liebentritt, the fullback in front of Dowdell. Play action. Raiola slips and falls. And he's got it. Dunn is going to carry it. He's done this with some effective Illinois. Work still to do here as we begin the fourth quarter. And Ty Edwards carries. Dunn on the move. Throws to Edwards. Flag comes down. Edwards picks up the first down, but we'll check on this penalty.
Foul. Illegal blindside block. Offense number 45.
Noise pouring down. Dunn drops it off to Pesic Hickson. And Pesic Hickson
just week to week.
A good bounce there from Noah Pettinger.
And personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Kicking team, receiving team number 18. 15-yard penalty includes an automatic first down.
So first down instead of the punt, Nebraska taking over. It's a swing pass out to Desmond Hudson, and that's the best thing he'd heard all week. He was so happy. Here's Dunn on second down. McGahee in pursuit, and Dunn will just throw it away. Third down and 12. And they try to set it up here for J.C. Roque, and Roque got the edge, and then he stumbles and falls down, but he did get the first.
Looks and pressures coming from Tony White.
Yeah, I'll update you here right after this play, guys.
Dunn throws behind.
Yeah, and look, I think
this is Edwards, and he gets stripped up. Pressure, Dunn, it's fluttering, and it's incomplete.
Potential targeting on that play. You can see at home.
The punt from Pettinger to Isaiah Garcia Castaneda. Fair call.
Okay, just find it and you'll say, wow, this is as good as it gets in America.
Dylan Raiola, deep shot. It is Lloyd, and it is intercepted. The first turnover for Raiola this year. Fletcher Marshall.
Yeah, the other part of it, we'll talk about it right after this.
So second down and 5 after the Pesic Hickson 5-yard carry. Done, and that is broken up.
Feet are set. He's absorbing a lot of that contact, even though the shoulder is into the head area. But to me, it's not the attacking that you have to have as one of the indicators. So,
and then to see Dunn get carried off was really nothing positive for this team.
In this building. Heinrich Harburg is coming to the game at quarterback for Dylan Raiola. Harburg has played
in every defense that now has to face this offense to prepare all season long.
Harburg started 8 games last year. I'm looking forward to this answer. When did he know? Harburg. And he throws complete.
always wanted sports.
Wow.
You know what I loved about him? On that Rolodex that he's calling to say, how do I prepare for mastery around this craft? The leader, even Danny Kalin, who was in the front row, far left, who is currently in the quarterback room right now in the same class.
That'll come in very handy here next week when Illinois comes to town for the Big Ten opener on Friday night on Fox. Here's Harburg with a completion and a first down to Emmett Johnson out in the northern Iowa territory. His son Bryant was born premature, and he spent a lot of time in the hospital. Took 16 days with his son and his wife Julie.
Where I'm always going to remember that.
Here's Johnson again. Johnson bounces it outside. Johnson turns on the speed. Touchdown, Nebraska. And the point after is good.
Made it all about them, all about the players, and all about competing every day. So much so for Matt Rule, as we see this snap here take place incomplete. So much for Matt Rule is that so you can go win all those tight games.
This is Sheckelman, the backup quarterback who's come in for the injured starter, Aiden Dunn. And that is a first down.
Matt Rule to, I think, share that moment with us, and I hope those two guys end up connecting, because I think Matt Rule is building something really special here, much like they did at USC. Vote on who gets to rock a single digit, not, hey, I'm a big recruit, give me a single digit in recruiting.
Sheckelman throws complete, second catch for Derek Anderson.
That toughness, those single-digit guys as his own position group, like they've got their own group text. He takes that stuff very seriously.
It's pretty great. He said his wife Julie hosts a different position group every Thursday for dinner. To think that that's the recent history. Of course, sellouts through it all as we're under 2 minutes now remaining, Yogi.
I mean, doesn't this feel like
third down here for Northern Iowa? Illinois won decisively today over Central Michigan. Sheckelman throws, and it's broken up. Uncle and the offensive line coach on 4th down and 5. Northern Iowa converts.
So the biggest question is, how are they going to do next week? To me, the sign of a vet.
Foul, face mask, defense number 14.
That are scheduled. Remember,
it's hard not to.
First round of the playoff is
navigating and handling everybody telling you how great you are in this town.
Northern Iowa trying to break the seal on the end zone before this game ends, but it won't happen on that play. Sheckelman on the move. And he throws that out of the back of the end zone, and now it's 4th down.
And I think if you're Northern Iowa, you're going for it right here. And I think also if you're Northern Iowa to give...
They hand it off. Morency, he needs to get to the end zone, and he gets pulled down shy.
Job of blocking out a lot of that chatter. And why? Because of the community he has around him, starting in the facility with his head coach, who is hand in hand with his freshman quarterback, his family, of course, constantly being around him, being a support group. And if he can continue to play free, if they can run the football, everything this team dreams
That's the end
about
of the ball game.
is in front of them this season. And the more they can play here, the better. Is their front seven and their defensive scheme.
Brett Lewis on the field with Matt Rule. Brett.